everybody, happy Monday. Hope you had a great weekend. And I hope that you've been working hard on compiling your information that you've gathered about your animal into a piece of nonfiction writing. And if you haven't completed it yet, it's totally fine. We'll work on that throughout the week, but as you're working on creating those pieces of writing, I'm going to continue to do a few other mini lessons to help you complete your full sort of project. So if we were in school, we'd be working on this project for a long time. So take your time with it, and I would love to see your finished product before June 5th for sure. But if you need any help with anything, just let me know, send me an email. So today's going to be a quick little mini lesson, and we are going to be adding diagrams to our pages, okay? So you guys know that I worked on my body section, so I talked about goat bodies, and you probably remember that I wrote 3 pages worth of information. So you may have written 1 page worth, maybe 2, maybe 3. And I can add a diagram to each page if I want to, but I don't have to. It's your choice. I'd like you to add a diagram, at least 1 diagram for each topic. So find a picture that matches bodies. Find a picture that matches food and homes and babies. And if you have done any other categories, you can add a picture as well. So I'm going to add a picture to my first page. And I'm just going to read the page really quickly. And we know that our picture should match the writing. I'll just go ahead and read what I have on this first page. You have probably seen a goat before. You'll know that they have some interesting body parts. Goats are usually black, brown, or white, and sometimes have patches. Another important part are their hooves, which are shaped, and then I go on to talk about the shape of hooves. So here I've talked about 2 different things. I've talked about goats' colors, and I talked about the hooves. So I think I'm going to, in order to make my picture match the writing, I think I'll add a diagram of a hoof right here. And so all I did, I just searched on my Chromebook here for goat hoof, or goat hooves, and I found, I'm not sure if you can see this, I'll add the picture in for you. I found a sort of cartoonish type of picture of hooves. And so I'm going to do my best to draw a picture, and you can see some of these goat hooves have labeled parts, most of which I haven't really learned much about, the really specific parts. That's okay. I think I'll choose this middle picture here, and I'm going to do my best to draw it with a pencil. So scientific drawings, or science drawings, are usually done with a pencil, because you need to be really careful and specific, and if you make a little mistake, you want to fix it up. So you want to take your time. I'm going to just kind of start at the top of the hoof and follow along, look at the picture, and do my best job. So some of us are great drawers, and some of us are not as good at drawing, and that is okay. Well, these are called the toes. I'm starting to crash into my writing here. I want you to be careful of that, because when we read books, we never see the words and pictures colliding. It would make it very difficult to read if that happened. So I want you to be careful of that. And gee whiz, up top here, there's a little bit of a bump back here. And then there's some little fur hair there. And then around where the leg meets the hoof, it's kind of shaggy. Okay? And like I mentioned, this illustration here, this diagram here has tons of labels, but I'm not going to add all the labels. I'm just going to add I'm just going to add labels that match what I've talked about in my writing. So right here is the goat's leg. So I'm just going to add a nice neat line, leg. And here I'm just going to write the word hoof. I could write toes right here too. I didn't really talk about that, but could add a few simple labels in. There's no need in grade 1 and grade 2 to add tons and tons of labels, but a couple of labels to match what you talked about. And there you go, you have a nice scientific diagram. You can add some light colors if you like. If you have some color pencils or crayons at home, that would be the best, but you don't have to. Yeah, and if I wanted to go on and add a picture to my next page, I would just read the page. So I finish up talking about hooves, and then it goes on to talk about horns and to talk about beards. So on this page, if I wanted to add a diagram, I would probably either draw a picture of a goat with a beard or their horns. And then on this page right here is my ending sentence. I hope you learned some new interesting information about goats. If I wanted to add a diagram on that page, I may just add a picture of a goat. Okay, so your job, once you finish creating your writing, or if you wanted to take a break between pieces of writing, if you finished your body and wanted to add a diagram for body, you could do that. Then you could create your piece of writing for babies, then add a diagram for babies, whichever order makes you feel good. Okay, and yeah, most nonfiction books, especially nonfiction books at the level that we're learning, grades 1 and 2, have tons of diagrams, and we learned what those are for, so you can actually see a picture of what it is that you're learning about. That just helps us learn more information and helps our brains understand things better. Okay, so yeah, your challenge for today and the next few days is to add your diagrams with your labels, and of course you'll have your headings at the top, your captions at the top, and yeah, that's your next step. So if you have any questions about that, let me know. Send me an email. I just wanted to mention too, I sent out an email to each of you. Hopefully you got that. If you didn't, please let me know. And I'm hoping to set up Google meetings with each of you, either with me and one person or me and 2 students at a time, just to talk about books, maybe do a little bit of reading, and just to get a chance to see you in a smaller group. So if you didn't get that email, let me know. And if you did, please reply and let me know if that's something that you're able to do, because I would really love to see your faces again. Okay? Happy Monday, guys. Have a great day. See you soon.